Amen. The architect of finance. Give it up for Ashley Collins.
All right. Good morning, family. Good morning. How you doing? Good. Well, I know you people, right? My name is Shantania Leggins, and I serve here actually at the Katy campus in the Deacons Ministry. And as Pastor mentioned, my husband Kendrick and I, we're going to be heading up the Financial Literacy Ministry, and we're really excited about that. We're excited about where we're going to take the ministry and just the opportunity to help families change their lives. In addition to that, we own our own financial services firm, Leggins Financial Architects, where we are changing the financial landscape of our communities, one family at a time, by teaching them how money works. So we're excited about this series, How to Get Your Money Straight. But more than anything, I'm just excited about the opportunity to start having these long overdue, what I call money conversations. Y'all get excited about that? Over the next couple weeks, next 5 weeks to be exact, we're going to bring up industry professionals who are going to talk to you about different topics, but they're going to give you information, but they're going to give you some takeaways. They're going to give you some stuff that you can start applying right now to help get your money straight. Does that make sense? Yeah. Do you know that information without application leads to frustration? Does that make sense? Just blink for me if you tired of being frustrated with your finances. Yeah? All right. So we're excited about what's to come. So our memory verse this morning was Proverbs 27:23, right? Be sure to know the condition of your flocks. But I'm going to lean into the piece that says, give careful attention to your herds, right? Now, we know in Bible times, wealth was measured based upon land and livestock, like Pastor told us. But how do we measure wealth today, right? So the way we measure wealth today is by having financial assets. It's really that simple, right? And whether your financial assets are in the form of bank accounts, stock, real estate, businesses, gold, you name it, at the end of the day, there's a monetary value to those things, and that helps determine your wealth or not. Does that make sense? Even though financial freedom probably looks different to each one of us, and why that's the case, because we have different financial goals and dreams. We have different goals and dreams in life, period. So financial freedom is probably going to look a little different for each one of us. Even though that's the case, in order to achieve true financial freedom, it will take planning. Can we agree to that? Yeah, it's going to take planning, right? So today, I get the opportunity to talk to you guys a little bit about the dreaded B word. Anybody know what that word is? Budgeting, absolutely. So y'all ready, right? Do you know many people are scared to death at the thought of living on a budget, living by a budget? It kind of make you think about, living, with no thrills, no frills, just a boring type bread and water type lifestyle. You know what I'm talking about, right? Perhaps you've been abused with the word budget. I don't know about y'all, right? But I didn't grow up in Katy, okay? My mama used to say, we can't do this because we're on a budget. We can't buy that. We can't go there. Does that make sense? So you've been abused a little bit by the budget. So now you're on your own and you like, I'm going to buy everything I want, right? All right. How about this one? Maybe you tried to budget. You honest tried to budget and it just kind of didn't work out for you. So you feel like budgeting not for me. I don't know. Or perhaps this last one. Are you just afraid at what you might uncover when you start taking a closer look at your finances? That's a lot of people right there. It doesn't matter which one of those you can really relate to. Understand the foundation of a financial plan is a solid budgeting strategy. All right? So, what is a budget? Simply put, a budget is a list of planned expenses and estimated income for a given period of time. Now, most households tend to budget monthly, and that's typically because that's how bills come in. So we create monthly budgets. The simpler and more realistic your budget is, the more likely you are to stick to it. The truth is, your budget is the key to your financial success. So remember we said, in order to get to financial freedom, you gotta do what? Plan, right? However, the key to a solid financial plan is a solid budgeting strategy. Absolutely, you're good. All right. So, money makes a fantastic servant, but a horrible master. Like a horrible master, right? See, if you don't get into the habit of telling your money where to go and what to do with it, it will master you for the rest of your life. How many of y'all sick and tired of your money mastering you? Yeah? All right. So, now, understand this. A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Can anybody relate? You know, you get to the end of the month, and you're like, I knew I had money. And you just can't figure out what happened to it, right? You need to budget, all right? Budget is not limitation. It's not keeping you in bondage. Like, you know, many people think, well, if I live on a budget, then I can't do this, I can't do that, we won't be able to do this. That is not true. A budget is liberation. It's freedom. You can listen. You can do a whole lot more once you start budgeting. You're gonna be like, well, where does money come from? Well, I got extra money. That's because you budgeted. Does that make sense? You have permission to build your lifestyle within your budget. It's okay if y'all like going out to eat. Just put it in the budget. Does that make sense? See, if you're sitting here today, and perhaps you have a good budgeting strategy that works for you and you good, wonderful. Hats off to you. You need to join our ministry so you can help us help some other folks. Does that make sense? Right? All right, okay. But listen, if you're sitting here and you say the money runs out before the month, every month, right? Or perhaps you're saying, you know, I get to the end of the month, I paid all my bills, but you realize you haven't had any money to give or save, you got a budget, right? You definitely got a budget. Budgeting has nothing to do with the amount of money that you make. And I say that because sometimes people think, well, I don't make enough money to budget. Or perhaps you have those that say, I make good money. I'm good. I don't need to budget. Listen, budgeting doesn't have anything to do with that. A budget is you showing appreciation for what God has already blessed you with, right? And you want to be a good steward over what he's blessed you with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
See, when you skip down to verse 24, it says riches don't endure forever, right? So even if you're living in the overflow, it would be wise to budget and take care of your finances properly, right? Because Pastor always says life is what? Circular, right? And so the reality is winter season could be on its way, right? All right. So what do I need to do? If you say, okay, you know what? I need to budget. How do I get started? Well, every great financial plan starts with a budget. The scripture said, give careful attention. So that means you gotta zero in. You gotta focus. You gotta know without a shadow of a doubt. I read one translation that said, you have to know. Does that make sense? You know, there are some people that you know, but then they have some people that you know. There's a difference, right? And so we're gonna get to the point where we know our money and our finances. Does that make sense? All right. So the first step in creating a sound budget is identifying and calculating your expenses and your income. See, you gotta know what's coming in and you have to know what's going out. Does that make sense? So how do we do this? Well, a simple way is to refer back to your bank statements. You know, most banks today have online banking, so you can easily go in there and just download your transactions for a period of time. So this is what I want y'all to do. Remember I said we're gonna have some takeaways? So this is your homework for this week, okay? I want you to go to your bank, your online banking, download all your transactions for the last 90 days. Usually they let you go 90 days out, right? As long as they'll let you go, you do it. But 90 days is usually the length that you can do it. Download your transactions, right? And then sort them. Just sort them and just see where you've been spending money. So just categorize them and see where you've been spending money. This is when we had an eye-opening experience some years ago. It was like, we making money, but what's happening? We always tight. And we did that. And we were spending $700 and $800 a month between Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. Not only is it unhealthy, it don't make no financial sense. And literally, like, my stomach was turning. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Wow.
$800 between Walmart and Target. What? That doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense, right? So some of y'all will have some eye-opening experiences as well, but that's a good thing. Does that make sense? So download your transactions for the last 90 days. Sort the transactions by category. Income is pretty simple because you can look at your pay stubs and see how much income you're coming in, right? So I want y'all to do that. And I want you to identify, do you have a surplus or a shortage? Pretty simple, all right? So when you list all your income, you list all your expenses. If you have more income than expenses, you have a surplus. If you have more expenses than income, you have a shortage. And we're going to address all that in the later weeks, whatever. But when you identify the surplus and the shortage, I want you to look at the categories. Identify 3 categories that you can either reduce, eliminate, or postpone. We all have them. We all have some categories that we can either reduce, eliminate, or postpone. Choose 3. I want you to find 3, but I only want you to choose 1. Just choose one of those categories and either reduce it, eliminate it, just postpone it. Is that a deal? All right. So that's the first step in creating a budget, right? Now we're going to get into the types of budget and whether you do it on paper, whether you do it in Excel. Right now, that's not really important. Right now, I need you guys to identify what a money is. Does that make sense? All right. So as I close up, y'all, earlier I said information without application leads to what? Frustration. But guess what? Information plus application leads to transformation. Does that make sense? And so when we're attempting to live purpose-driven lives, right? Yeah. And so if you're going to live on purpose, guess what? You got to be on purpose with your finances, right? Yeah. So we're going to take this, we're going to get this information each week, and we're not going to just get it and let it sit. We're going to get it, and we're going to use it, and we're going to share it with somebody else. Does that make sense? Yeah. Get in the game, y'all. Get in the game. Money is just a game. Just like basketball. Every season, they start with the fundamentals, right? No matter, how good you are, we're going to start with the fundamentals. There are some fundamentals to the game of money. Does that make sense? And we're going to teach them to you, okay? Ask for help. There's an email address, higherfinance@higherd.net. Listen, as you do your homework, because y'all can do your homework, right? As you do your homework, if you get stuck, if you say, okay, this don't make sense, what you saying, how you do it, email us. We want to help you. Does that make sense? Understand that a written plan removes management by crisis. Creating a sound budget is the beginning of building your financial house. Don't overcomplicate it. This is simple math. Adding and subtracting, right? On your sheet, I don't know if we mentioned it, there's a QR code for a financial survey. Make sure y'all take that survey. Please take the survey because that's how we're going to build the curriculum for this ministry based upon what you need. Does that make sense? This is the reality. You will either learn to manage money or the lack of it will always manage you. I love you, family. God bless y'all, and we will see y'all.